Hello there, you're watching WilhelMiniatures. The deadline for the SMASHBASH competition is quickly coming up, so in this episode I'm going to make an entry. Last year I made this demon robot walker with the potato person driving a split face thingy thing. I'm not sure what this is, but it's definitely one of the coolest things that I made in 2021. So I hope I can top it this year. If you don't know, the SMASHBASH competition is an online painting competition for miniatures that encourages kit bashing, or any type of bashing really. So basically putting things together in a way that they're not supposed to be put together, which is how I like to build things. So let's get to it. I got these miniatures in the mail recently, which are from a Kickstarter that I backed, Black Crab Art Season 4. The miniatures are made by Andrew May Meridian Miniatures and based on the designs of Black Crab on Instagram. So check out both of these artists as they are amazing. I thought I would use these for something fun because even though I just got these, I also have these. And this giant character. And these alien creatures, which are all from the same sculptor. So what I should be able to do is to make my entry entirely based on miniatures by Andrew May. That's pretty fun. Kind of Bloodborne-like. I love this face, or mask, or whatever it is, so I'm going to be using that in some way. Maybe I should try to make it a little bit more fun by adding the veil or something. I think I want this creature to be some kind of monster hiding under layers of fabric. So I'm going to look at the clothing on these ones because they are so very nicely sculpted, and these ones are quite big. So maybe I could have like a long thin neck with like several layers of fabric. This is already quite good, I think. But I think I'll need to do something with the legs. And these legs have a quite similar pose, but they are much, much bigger. So I think I'm going to go for them instead. I really like this weapon, this big club. But maybe I can try to elongate the arms a little bit to make it even more weird. Maybe with the legs. And then with the mace, maybe. I decided to go with the short stumpy legs from the alien overlord, and I think it's starting to get a nice silhouette. It looks good all together. Of course, there's a lot of filling here, and there's definitely something missing back here. Another thing is that it's leaning forward quite a bit, and it's a little bit unbalanced, so I think I need to fill something in back here. And to match the legs, I do have this torso that came with it, which of course is supposed to be the front, but I was thinking about adding it to the back in some way. Of course, after some trimming. I want to keep this alien aesthetic, so maybe it's like a gene stealer cult that's slowly taking over a medieval world or something. A world which doesn't have much technology, so the clothing and all that fits, but it's still got this very alien look under the robes. It's really big, this piece, so if I decide to go with it, I need to fill a lot more, at least as much as I would without it, but I think it's going to be a good look and make the kit bash a little bit more original maybe, or different at least. I'm also considering to add another torso back here because I will need to fill this upper section, and it would be fun to have another set of arms coming out from behind the first set. And I think that these two arms would go very well together in the pose that they actually already have. So I could just glue it back here. I don't know what's going on with this one, but I have dismembered too many nice miniatures to stop now, so I'm just going to continue to glue random stuff together and hope for the best. Anyway, I snipped off the head, or like the small second torso, because with this huge back, I need to reposition it a little bit, and I actually think I need to make the neck even longer and center it between them. So yeah, then I also have to trim away this piece. It's always scary to work on a project like this where you just cut up some really nice looking miniatures, but the problem is that I've had some of these, for example this alien part, just laying in the box for years, and it's such a nice miniature, so it's a shame never to use it, which is very often the alternative when you just save something for forever. Then it's maybe not just better to hope for the best than go for it. And yes, I'm using thick super glue for this, which is what you need to do, or at least super glue, when gluing resin. And I'm not pinning anything because I think that's just tedious, and I don't know, it works when you have a big miniature like this using only super glue. I'm not 100% sold on the pose of the arms back there, especially this one looks a little bit funky, but as the arm is already pointing upward, it's difficult to do anything else without changing the entire thing, so it'll work for now. Anyway, I need to reattach the head, and I think I need to have a little bit more of a neck, and also to have it a little bit more. It needs to connect with both of the torsos. So I was thinking about using another miniature as like a transition between the head and the torsos. Something that's got like a larger base like this one. Or is that too tall? Maybe it's just going to look like someone standing on top of the creature. This did not really work out as I had planned, as this piece is too straight and it looks weird when the neck is that tall. So I think I'm going to rethink the head situation, and I have a couple of options. So either I'm going to use this hood, take out the skull. I will try to save as much as possible of it because it's a very nice sculpt. And yeah, anyway, try to connect it to these tentacles in some way. That would be cool. To have like, not this entire head, but yeah, the lower part of the Cthulhu face coming out of the hood, and maybe even attach this one to the top of the hood in some way. Or I was thinking about turning this one the other way around and use the back of the head as like a face. Or this one, which has a bit more of what looks like a mouth. This brain part would be a little alien looking mouth thing, so that's also possible. Yeah, let's try that. I think this is what I'm going to go for. The back of the head of this one with the hood attached and kind of integrated in there. It's a little bit scary because if it doesn't work, then I will kind of ruin the very nice looking monster face, but thankfully I have two, so I'll try. I filled the gaps with green stuff and gave this one a quick but decent paint job off camera. The deadline was coming up, so I just decided to paint it in a hobby night with some friends. Check out my Instagram for more pictures, and check out Totally Not Panicking's Instagram for other entries and the finalists, which I think will be revealed late in May. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.